Faith is trusting God even when you don't understand His plan. So that's what faith is. Knowing that God's with you, knowing that He'll never leave you, never forsake you, knowing that He hears your prayers, that He's not gone deaf to you, shutting out those lies that the enemy puts in your head of such things. Oh, He's not listening to you. Oh, He doesn't care, all this stuff. He's left you. No, it's rather the opposite, actually. Sometimes God allows us to go through trials. Because I'm going to tell you something, and we talked about this before the one day, I know with my trials, I oftentimes will lean on God more, grab hold of Him a little tighter, and many others can probably say the same thing. Sure, maybe we're wondering, like, what is God doing here? Why am I going through this? But the fact of the matter is, God has everything under control. And trust me, if He's putting you into a situation, if He's allowing you to go through trials and suffering, He isn't letting you do it alone. He's right there with you. Even if it doesn't seem like it, He's never went anywhere, But faith is just keep your trust in God. We don't understand His plan for us all the time. Sometimes we get disappointed or frustrated or upset when He says no to certain things. And you know what? We just gotta trust His plan and know that He knows what's best. Sometimes when He says no, it means just for right now. It could be later on. That now is just not the right time, But regardless, guys, just keep your faith in God. That is the best thing you can do. Because the enemy is going to try and make you lose your faith in God. And, that becomes problematic. Another thing that helps, be in prayer through your trials. Be persistent in prayer. The Bible tells us to be persistent in prayer. And a big problem is people are not persistent in prayer. And one thing that contributes to that is they don't have a prayer life to begin with. Because they don't realize that even a simple thank you, God, or anything like that, just the simple prayers sometimes can even, illustrate a prayer life going, So, yeah. But you all have a great and blessed day. I love you guys.